In this chapter, we will see why we use curvilinear coordinates. Why we have to introduce this concept. There are many problems in physics cannot be solved using our most obvious and general concept of coordinate system, that is rectilinear coordinate system, which consists of x-axis, y-axis and z-axis like this. Okay, this is say x-axis, y-axis and say this is z-axis, and the point in this three-dimensional space, say the point is point P, which is x comma y comma z. Okay, and how we have the coordinates x comma y comma z? It is because the particle is say at distance x from origin O and at distance y from origin O in the direction of x-axis and at distance z from the direction of in the direction of z-axis. And so when we add these together, you will get something like this diagram. Okay, and this is say z, and so this is how we have the particle P and whose coordinates are x comma y comma z, and this is our most used and very familiar concept, that is rectilinear curvilinear coordinate system. A rectilinear coordinate system. Followed by this system, we have another system called as polar coordinate system. Say for example, in a say two-dimensional rectilinear coordinate system x comma y, here is a point P which is a function of x and y, that is this is x distance from origin O and at y distance from origin O, and so this is P x comma y. Say the same point we have say we have the same point P which was in this coordinate system x comma y, but now it is, say this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and it is making, say this is r vector or r which is a distance from origin O, and it is making an angle theta, and so we can write the same point as r comma theta like this. Okay, and so फिजिक्समध्ये काय आहे की कुठलंही ऑब्झर्वेशन हे कुठल्या ऑब्झर्वरनी केलं त्याच्यामुळे त्याची व्हॅल्यू बदलत नाही. ओके, या ठिकाणी एक पक्षी उडत आहे, पी या पोझिशनला तो थांबलेला आहे ॲट टाइम टी. एखादा ऑब्झर्वर जर पोलार कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टीम वापरतोय आणि एखादा ऑब्झर्वर एक्स कॉमा वाय कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टीम वापरतोय, त्यांनी त्या पक्षाच्या फिजिक्समध्ये काही फरक पडेल का? फिजिकल क्वांटिटीजमध्ये वेलॉसिटी, मोमेंटम, ॲक्सेलरेशन, ग्रॅव्हिटी कशातच फरक नाही पडणार. ओके, आपल्या कन्व्हिनियन्ससाठी आपण वेगळ्या ह्या सिस्टीम वापरतो, कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टीम. ओके, त्याच्यामुळे आपण असं म्हणू शकतो पी विच इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ एक्स कॉमा वाय, नाव अगेन इट इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ r and theta. Okay, the next part is we can have more extension. Say this is again a point x comma y. 1 minute, मला या ठिकाणी एक रेष मारू द्या. ओके, या ठिकाणी x आणि y असं काहीतरी, x आणि y, x एवढं डिस्टन्स आणि y एवढं डिस्टन्स, या ठिकाणी पॉईंट P आहे. P which is a function of r comma theta and P is a function of x comma y, and this is say r, this is theta, this is x and say this is y. ह्याला आपण असं पण लिहू शकतो, P is a function of u1 comma u2. Say r is say u1 and theta is say u2, then P is a function of x comma y and then P is also a function of u1 and u2, then we can say x is a function of u1 and u2 and y is a function of u1 and u2, and again we can say u1 is a function of x and y and u2 is a function of x and y. Let us see how we can say that. आपल्याला माहिती आहे x ची व्हॅल्यू x आहे, सॉरी x ची व्हॅल्यू आपण r आणि थीटाच्या फॉर्ममध्ये लिहू शकतो का? येस, आपण x ची व्हॅल्यू r आणि थीटाच्या फॉर्ममध्ये लिहू शकतो. कशी लिहिणार ती? या ठिकाणी जर आपण डायग्राम व्यवस्थित पाहिली तर 1 मिनिट, x is equals to x is equals to 1 minute, x is equals to r cos of theta, so this is equation number 1, and y is equals to r sin of theta. This is nothing but x is a function of r and theta, म्हणजेच x is a function of u1 and u2, कारण आपण r आणि थीटाला जनरल फॉर्ममध्ये u1 आणि u2 असं म्हणालेलो आहोत. And y is a function of r and theta, that is y is a function of u1 and u2. Again we can write r is equals to x आणि y च्या फॉर्ममध्ये लिहू शकतो का? येस, पायथागोरसचा थेरम, root of x square plus y square, that means r is a function of x comma y. Okay, that is u1 is function of x and y, कारण आपण r ला u1 म्हणालो, and theta is equals to tan inverse of y by x, that is theta is a function of x and y, that is u2 is a function of x and y, and so on. So this is how we have the concept of transformation and inverse transformation. That is, we can transform one form of coordinate system into another form of coordinate system without changing its physical constituent values. In general, for 3 dimension we can say या ठिकाणी point P is a function of x comma y comma z, and again the same observation is observed by an observer in another frame of reference having coordinate system which are u1, u2 and u3. Then we can say x is equals to x, u1, u2, u3 and y is a function of u1, u2 and u3. Z is a function of u1, u2 and u3. And again u1 is a function of u1 is a function of x1, x, y and z. u2 is a function of x, y and z. u3 is a function of x, y and z. तर अशा प्रकारे कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टीम या ठिकाणी वर्क करते.